High in the rugged highlands of East Africa, where mist clings to the mountains and the wind whispers through tall grass, the stones still speak. Carved from granite, the ancient obelisks of Aksum rise like sentinels. Some stretch over 70 feet tall, silent monuments to a civilization that once ruled one of the greatest empires of the ancient world. This was the Kingdom of Aksum. Long before Europe's Renaissance, long before the rise of Islam or the fall of Rome, Aksum stood as a center of trade, power, and faith. Around 100 AD, the kingdom began to flourish. Its success wasn't built on conquest alone, but on connection. Gold from the African interior, ivory from elephants, exotic animals, spices, incense. These goods passed through Aksum's ports and into the hands of merchants from across the ancient world. At the heart of this network was the port city of Adulis, nestled along the Red Sea. From here, ships sailed to Egypt, Arabia, Persia, and even as far as India. Roman historians wrote of Aksum, so did Greek geographers. It was no secret. The people of Aksum minted their own coins, an extraordinary marker of economic power. Gold, silver, and bronze currency bore inscriptions in Ge'ez, a script and language that still echoes today in Ethiopian liturgy. One of Aksum's most remarkable leaders was King Ezana. In the 4th century AD, Ezana made a decision that would shape the identity of his kingdom for centuries. He converted to Christianity. Aksum became one of the first major empires in the world to adopt the Christian faith, before most of Europe. Crosses replaced the sun and moon symbols on coins. Churches were built, and a new religious identity began to take root in the highlands. But even the greatest empires are not immune to change. By the 7th century, the world around Aksum had begun to shift. New Islamic empires emerged to the north and east, transforming trade routes and alliances. The Red Sea, once a highway of commerce, became more difficult to navigate politically and economically. As ports declined and connections faded, Aksum slowly withdrew inland. There was no great fall, no conquest, just silence. Over time, the cities faded. The towering stelae cracked and fell. The markets grew quiet, and yet Aksum never truly vanished. Its language lived on. Its faith endured. Its descendants built new churches, many carved directly into rock, hidden deep within the mountains, living monuments to a culture that refused to be forgotten. Today, the legacy of Aksum survives in Ethiopia's traditions, its religion, its architecture, and its sense of identity. It is a story often left out of textbooks, an empire in Africa that matched the wealth and sophistication of the ancient world's most celebrated powers. Aksum reminds us that history is not a single story told from a single point of view. It is vast, it is layered, and sometimes it's carved in stone, waiting quietly to be remembered.